don't mind my blue tongue and teeth. I take a supplement and it makes my mouth blue. I talk endlessly about the intersection of personal development and the inclusion of source or God, because I think that there's a ceiling to one without the inclusion of the other. And in my reading today, that came together in such a beautiful union. What I was reading kind of spoke about how myths have kind of fallen out of modern favor. We might read them as historical, we might read them as literature, but they're no longer the touchstone that it used to be in older civilizations. And those stories across many different cultures hold so many archetypical ideas and help us kind of understand the symbols and understand kind of our underlying motivators for some of our psyche and some of what kind of moves us. And so the idea came out of my reading of creating a personal myth, right? So your personal myth would encompass everything. It would really be kind of a multidisciplinary approach with everything from culture, so music and art that moves you, the discipline of how you involve God in your life every day, the discipline of what I talk about, like, the 4 areas of your life that you work on every day, but also your values, your ethos, what you view as your own personal life guide. And I'm excited to kind of tie all those things together in a beautiful kind of world that is always expanding and changing, and then has context to the larger story. But having a handle on what you really value and what that consists of, to add that to the larger story, I think would be really powerful. So that's an exercise that I'm so excited to start. And I invite you to review that and see if that's something that resonates with you, that you're interested in doing yourself. And then I'm also kind of interested in what you're going to include in that and what you're not going to include. Art and music play such a huge part in my life. Mine will definitely have elements of that alongside all of my other kind of really things that I hold in huge and high and deep value. So I think that that's such an interesting experiment that I'm going to take on. And I wanted to offer that to you today, and I will see you tomorrow.